Good morning, everyone. It is day 21 on the Florida Trail. Just about 9 a.m. and let's see, 0.4, not 0.4 miles in so far. Just getting started. We only have 14.8 miles to do today, so we weren't in a big rush to get out of camp. It was a rainy day yesterday. We took a Trail Zero, which was the best move we could have made, quite frankly. We were at the Tracy Branch Outpost, a former site of Forever Florida, still maintained for hikers. There was a hardcover, essentially, that we ended up putting our tents under, where the picnic table was. And man, last night it came down pretty hard for a while, and the wind was blowing, so it was really fortunate that we were there. So we were lucky to have that spot and have the food to take a day off, and it was great. So we just kind of spent the day hanging out, drinking hot coffee and enjoying our day, getting some stuff done, catching up with home a little bit since we had some service. So we've changed our plans a little bit. I think we'll talk about that later tonight.
Yeah.
I won't bother with it right now. But today we are doing the 14.8 up to Jane Green campsite, which is just short of the big road walk that is on this trail. So we'll see what today brings. Again, it's kind of a shorter day for us, so hopefully we'll have some good stuff for you to see. I don't know what the weather's going to be like. It's cleared up beautifully, as you can see there behind me.
Like 71 is the high.
71, that's perfect. So should have a good day. Hope you're having a good one too. Talk to you soon. Trail's a little bit soggy today from all the rain last night, but really not too bad. All right, just took a little break at Little Scrub Camp. It's got a bench with a back, which is great. We don't often get a back on the bench. A couple of picnic tables. Probably could use a little bit of repair. But otherwise, it's a pretty decent site. There's no, there is a pitcher pump. Can't verify that it works. But so far, seems like they're all working. FTA or whoever the volunteers are that are coming out and maintaining do seem to be doing a pretty good job through this trail so far. So we're thankful for that, especially for the pumps that on those days when we really need the water. Into the Florida Trail muck we go. This was probably relatively dry about 2 days ago. Choices. A bunch more up there. Looks like there's a path over there. goes pretty far up there yet. Alright, well, I see the end of it, I think. Alright, one last little bit. Yep, no options but to get your feet wet today. Avoid it as long as you can, but at some point it's inevitable. More of it. Yum, yum, yum. Not sure if I should try to avoid it or not. Walks are pretty solid. That's not bad. Listen to the frogs. So many of them. And they're loud. I think this is this might be more of the railroad track. There was a logging company or something, I think I read. Tramway, yeah, that's it. So I think that's probably what this is. But I think it had to do with logging. Put the name of it in down below. It is in far out in the description. So, but yeah. So hopefully we'll be up here on this now and we can cruise a little bit more. That water slows us down a little bit. Now that is a good looking bridge. Yep, it gets us over having to go through all that. So, thank you, FTA. We haven't been in good shoe-sucking mud in a while. A couple of weeks. The memories. Oh, they put a nice bench on the other end so you can take a break when you get through the mud. Yeah, it's depending, I guess so. It's either you're prepping for or relaxing after. Thankful for the bridge on this one. Woo! How about the end of it though? Can you get over that? Let's see. Might be the hiking pole hop. Oh. Let's all do the hiking pole hop. Song for every occasion, right, bud? All right, here we are, Jane Green campsite. This is us for the night. Looks lovely. There's a pitcher pump. There's a bench, and as advertised, it has a back and a picnic table. All right, lots of space. All right, here we are. Wrap up with day 21 on the Florida Trail. Today we did. I think I have to talk towards the middle, towards the microphone. Today we did 14.8 miles. Started at Tracy Branch Camp.
Forgets.
Yeah.
So quickly, Lance.
And well,
it's over here.
And then we ended here at the Jane Green camp. So Trail Zero yesterday, though. That was lovely.
Primo.
Yeah, yeah. It was a good choice. Go ahead.
There's a whole shelter at Tracy Branch. There's flush toilets and bathrooms, so it was like a very nice spot to be, just chilling. And there was cell service, and yeah, we were out of the rain pretty much with the shelter.
Yeah, we ended up. I think the video I took 2 days ago when we did the wrap up, our tents were outside of the shelter, but we the next morning we quickly moved them under the shelter and it was a good choice.
Yeah, it was absolutely.
It was an amazing, yeah, because I mean it got pretty rainy, in particular last night, overnight. It really pounded for a while there, so that was good. That was a good choice.
And then there were quite a few puddles today from all that rain.
Yes.
Yeah, so we
trail
did
was wet.
Yeah, the trail was pretty wet, and you see those videos that we had, and most of that I think it was probably good and dry.
I think so, before the rain
until
yesterday.
the rain yesterday.
Yes.
Yeah, it was probably decent trail, but yeah, we took a little bit longer just because we had to get around all that stuff. So
trying to keep our feet dry, which was futile.
Yeah, ultimately it was
Yeah.
just ridiculous, to even try that, but we tried for a while. So drying out now. So actually I didn't put my shoes in the sun. We didn't really see, I mean, we had some good environment changes today, just walking through some different things, so that was kind of nice. But otherwise, we didn't see anything really.
I saw a snake, but
snake.
That's it.
Yeah, and that was about it. So we didn't really.
We heard a lot of tree frogs, but that
Tree
was
frogs,
about,
that's right.
We didn't see anything though.
Right. Yeah, didn't see any animals or anything. So
There was just a very nice bridge coming into camp.
Yes.
Set of 3 bridges over some swamp.
yeah. This like you said, I think the last mile or
Last
so.
mile was beautiful.
nice,
It was
yeah.
very nice.
Yeah, just some really gorgeous. We walked a lot on.
Big palmettos, and then just the forest, the pine trees.
Right.
And, yeah, it was beautiful.
And we, fortunately, for a good stretch, we were walking on old railroad beds
Yes.
and tramway.
Somewhat elevated.
Yeah. So that was kind of neat. Yeah, and it got us out of the water, so that was kind of nice as well. And also, you'll see in the video too, we also met another hiker. His name is Cliff, aka
Journeyman.
He was out prepping for to do a section of the AT and also Machu Picchu, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So good for him. We took a selfie with him, talked to him for a bit, and yeah, that was a really nice encounter. Yeah,
Conversation.
had a good time, and we ended up talking to him several times as we just kind of bounced back and forth with him. So
Yeah.
that was great. So good luck, Cliff, on your journeys,
In the
journeyman. Yeah. So so I think that's probably about it for today, really.
Yeah.
This is our last night, however, camping
Last night
with
camping.
Lance.
Indeed,
Yes.
indeed it is. Before we
Yes.
part ways at Christmas.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah, so that's our day tomorrow. Why don't we talk about what we're doing tomorrow? Well, go ahead. Somebody talk about it tomorrow.
We're doing yellow blazing.
Yeah, essentially, yes.
on a,
That's
on a,
what we're
on a yellow
doing.
blaze.
Yeah.
We're gonna yellow blaze, yellow blaze.
Yeah.
That's right. Yep. So about 0.8.
And we're okay with that, aren't we?
Yes.
Yeah, no, we don't care.
Yeah.
Stupid highway.
0.8 miles from here starts a 30-mile road walk, which is, well, we've done road walks before, not only on this trail, but on the Oregon Coast Trail and other places too. 30 miles is just,
It's a lot.
that's a
much.
lot. It's too much.
It'd be
It's
the
just-
entire day
Yeah.
tomorrow, and then
And
the
then-
next
Another
day.
one.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be.
So, I mean, in our opinion, at least for us, it's, it's road walking just to walk. I mean,
Yeah.
you're not seeing anything. You're
connecting your footsteps, essentially.
yeah, that's
but-
it. And it's, so hike your own hike. If you want to do it and you want to hike, those miles, then great. But we've decided that it's not important to us to do those miles.
Indeed.
Yep. So we have a shuttle driver tomorrow, picking us up at 8 a.m. to take us up to the other end of those 30 miles. And then we're going to hike the remaining 13 miles up
Into
to
Christmas.
the town of Christmas.
Yeah.
Yep. So that's, and then, well, the two of us, we're gonna take a couple of 2 days off to visit with some friends. But that's where we will be parting ways with Lancelot.
Indeed.
So yeah, so we'll have one more day of hiking, and we'll have to do a real short, wrap up of sorts when we get to Christmas. So before we drive away.
Yes.
So
Yes.
Yeah.
yep. So. All right, so that's our plan for tomorrow, and and tomorrow we'll drive past mile 300.
No, no, it's okay.
Check it out, make a
So
sign.
Yeah.
so we'll hit 300 miles before we get to Christmas. Our own trail miles,
Right.
but because it's only
Officially the 300 mile
Right.
of the the
I
Florida
think it's
Trail.
only like 6 miles away or something like that. So we should still hit that tomorrow
wow.
on our own. But yeah, anyway.
Sacrifices we make.
Yeah, so that'll be that's something. So, all right, I think that's it. We will see you tomorrow on day 22. Have a good night.
Good night.